What happens when you take a sports car, no plan, and over 60 days of the road trip across America? My name is Dennis, my wife Vera, and I drive our Porsche Boxster across the United States and Canada. No route, no bookings, no script. Just us, our Porsche Boxster, and thousands of miles of spontaneous adventure. If you love road trips, freedom, and living life on the edge of the map, hit subscribe and join the ride.
Here you have it.
Welcome to day 21. Welcome to day 21! That's the difference between me with coffee and without. Yesterday we arrived at Hard Rock Hotel here in Atlantic City, and at the check-in we were asked how was our flight. And the answer was, hey dude, we drove here. Seriously. And the conversation started. That's how we got the quietest room. That's how we were moved from the South Tower to the North Tower without any upgrades or anything else. So we're here. We slept like babies, and we absolutely love the location. If you can imagine the empty floor, the only room that is occupied is ours. Today is gonna be about like 72, 74. I mean, look at the view. Goal of the day, not to drink too much coffee because I'm gonna start running around back and forth, but we gotta walk the entire boardwalk. We gotta check out places to eat. We gotta explore. Yeah, we got a lot to do. And only one day, as always. Let's go. Well, I don't usually go to Starbucks, but that's the only coffee shop that we have in this gigantic casino maze. And we just came down from guest rooms and we were like, all right, Starbucks, come on in, located boardwalk level next to the sugar factory. So we took the downstairs, went through the maze, turned around, went up, circled around, and here we are again. Man, sunlight.
Here you have it. And don't forget, people, you have to take sports seriously.
It's like a defining line between luxury and reality.
That's actually a good way to put it.
Interesting to see the difference because, I mean, come on. Like, on that side, you have a lighthouse. That sits kind of far from the shore, while the five-star hotels are right next to the water.
I think maybe it happens because Atlantic City was founded in the 19th century, primarily as a health resort. The city was not built like Vegas, which was built pretty much at the same time, but it kind of was built more gradually, which is why you see the lighthouse there. So I have a question for you guys. Why does the Ocean Apartments complex, where they state that we will fall in love with the view, look in such disrepair? Check this out. Like, no one is taking care of this building. The newest portion of it is probably this ad. Wow. And this is right in front of the ocean.
Yeah,
On
you're
Atlantic City
literally
boardwalk.
15 minutes away from the
Five-star hotels.
five-star hotels like the Ocean and Hard Rock.
Why this building looks so bad right here? We're just curious to know. So we were thinking about the horrible disrepair state of this Ocean View apartment complex, but look guys, the building right next to it is actually boarded. It's a prime land, prime property, and it's boarded up. Wow. What's going on in Atlantic City? One of our other observations. Do you see this tiny apartment building right in front of the five-star hotel?
I can
Ocean
tell
City?
you, there was something else right next to it.
Yep.
And it looks like small divided parcels where they built next to each other in a very tiny square manner. And it's only one.
Yeah.
I guess they had problems with maybe, I don't know, tsunami or whatever, right? But who bought the land? That's
Right.
my question.
And by the architectural type, I would make a guess that it was built somewhere in the early 20th century. It's still in good shape, so someone is taking care of it, probably renting it out for some big money. I'm curious to know whether it's more or less than the Ocean View apartments next to it, in complete disrepair and disgust, but I bet it's more. Anyways, by what we are seeing, it looks to be a hustling and bustling neighborhood in the past, but then something happened, because I tend to agree with Dennis. It looks like they teared down lots of buildings here,
Right.
for something. So someone bought the land, and who is this, for what purpose, why they're not doing anything with it?
We expected hustling and bustling, right? We remember what it used to be visiting Las Vegas about a year ago.
Yep.
And
I think Las Vegas is still better.
we'll take the walk the other direction from Hard Rock, because we walked that way. I don't know, north and east, don't blame me. We'll take that way and we'll show you what we find.
We do see that they really like cash here in Atlantic City. Maybe it does make sense. As you can see, there's a taxi and it says cash only.
So we just had a chance to speak to a local cab driver, and he told us that he's been here for like
26 years.
26 years. So he's seen it, how the city turned out from very attractive, buzzing place where they had buses and like loads and loads of tourists, to something that is pretty much empty. I know, I get it, it's Monday, okay? I'm okay with that. It's Monday, midweek, it's not a holiday. But come on, show me Las Vegas right now on Monday, somewhere close to the, major street.
Also, this taxi driver is actually the same one that I showed you initially, that accepted only cash. And our conversation started with the question, just a quick question, why do you accept cash, why you don't accept credit cards? And he said, well, because people dispute charges, and so at some point it was just too much for him. I still do have a question why Atlantic City, as a government entity, does not accept credit cards. Just to sum up our conversation with the taxi driver, bad policies is what makes people turn
around and
go
just leave
else.
somewhere else, right? Everything is different in the East Coast, even the crows. I mean, they sound with the accent.
Yeah, and actually it looks like they're complaining about something, aren't they? Bad weather, bad policies, lack of tourists.
Right.
And see, a lot of stores are closed. So do you see this entertainment center? We saw the same one in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. It's hustling and bustling, but here, as you can see, guys, it's gone. It's empty, and there are signs for rent.
Delicious selection. Great quality.
Cold. Remember I went swimming in the previous episode? It was just a few days ago. So the temperature was about 72 degrees. Here I checked today, 63. It's a big difference. It's like a brain freeze without the ice cream.
Look, guys, the more we walk, the more closed, empty spaces and prime locations we see. From some points of view, it does look like a ghost town.
It's been such a slow day. We walked multiple times. We explored the place as much as we could, but we stopped at the Gordon Ramsay Pub and Grill, and we were like, Do we want to have a dinner yet? It's 5 o'clock. So weird to slow down finally.
Here we are at the Gordon Ramsay Pub and Grill, and when you see the names for the crafted cocktails, they're actually quite cute. The first one is Mind the Gap, and if you've never been to London, that one will not tell you anything. But we've been to London. This is something that you hear every single time when you are in an elevator, when you are in an underground. They also call it the tube. In America, it's known as the subway. So Mind the Gap means
Watch out or you're gonna get jammed by the doors.
exactly.
No matter how cool you are, you also have problems with the kitchen, right? We've been waiting for the food like 25-30 minutes now. Yes, they did apologize. Bring us fish and chips that we never ordered.
And then our server just came up and said that he apologizes, but someone in the kitchen messed up our order. So our food has finally arrived. See branzina, see the salmon. Now we'll see how it tastes.
Today we've discovered a few things. First and foremost, we feel like the city is going through some tough times. We also had a chance to visit Gordon Ramsay pub, and I feel the restaurant has the same menu, so we didn't miss much. But the city goes through the tough times, and looks like Gordon Ramsay kitchen goes through some tough times because we were waiting for the order like 40 plus
Long
minutes.
story short, we experienced the same things that he criticizes other restaurants for on his show.
And that's the wrap for today. Hit subscribe and join the ride. We'll see you in the next one.
Turn around, we go.